From the Blues Hotel Collective, welcome to Blues Moments in Time, where every groove holds a memory and every moment echoes the truth of what came before. Today, we rewind the reel, trace the footsteps, and revisit the chapters that shaped the blues. Here is our host, Kelvin Huggins.
Welcome to Blues Moments in Time, the podcast dedicated to exploring the rich history and cultural significance of blues music. From our studio here in Australia, we delve into the stories, sounds and struggles that have shaped this incredible genre. Today, we turn our focus to the events that unfolded on January 22nd throughout blues history. So let's start with the cultural landscape that shaped the music. On January 22nd, 1943, as the world was gripped by the Second World War, another battle was playing out in the American music industry, one with significant repercussions for the blues. This was the ongoing American Federation of Musicians recording ban. This industrial dispute saw musicians striking against record companies for fairer compensation, in particular royalties for music played on jukeboxes and the radio. For many blues artists, especially African American musicians, who often faced systemic exploration, this ban meant a halt to new studio recordings. It's a vivid reminder of the constant fight for economic justice within the arts, a struggle that often goes hand in hand with the powerful cultural expression we find in the blues. While an American event, the themes of artists fighting for their rights and fair pay are, of course, universal. Now let's turn our attention to the political climate, which, though often in the background, fundamentally shaped the experiences expressed in the blues. While we might not find a singular direct blues political event on January 22nd, the broader political and social currents in the United States always formed the bedrock of the blues. Consider January 22nd, 1964. On this day, the 24th Amendment to the US Constitution was ratified, officially abolishing the poll tax. This was a crucial victory in the American Civil Rights Movement, a movement aimed at dismantling the very systems of racial segregation and discrimination that had for so long defined the environment in which the blues not only survived, but thrived. Though a specific American political milestone, it symbolises the broader global fight for equality and justice, a fight whose echoes are powerfully heard in the soulful cries and the enduring resilience of blues music, touching hearts and minds far beyond the American shores. Of course, no discussion of blues history would be complete without exploring the music. On January 22, 1957, the vibrant music hub of Nashville, Tennessee, a pivotal recording session was taking place. Johnny Burnette and the rock and roll trio were in the studio, laying down tracks like Lonesome Train on Lonesome Road. Now, while Burnette is perhaps best known for his rockabilly swagger, a sound that was certainly making its way to Australia's youth, this recording session is a fantastic example of blues' undeniable influence on the burgeoning sounds of rock and roll. Rockabilly, with its raw energy and often poignant narratives, was a direct descendant of the blues. This day represents a fascinating intersection where the foundational rhythms and heartfelt expressions of the blues were being reinterpreted and amplified for a new generation, proving that the blues wasn't just a genre, but a fundamental language of American popular music that would go on to inspire countless musicians worldwide. January 22nd has also marked the beginnings of life for some incredible blues musicians. Born on this day in 1908, we celebrate Hammy Nixon, a true legend of the harmonica, guitar and jug, a cornerstone of the Memphis blues scene. Hammy was the longtime musical companion of Sleepy Joe Etzis. His distinctive harmonica riffs and rhythmic drive were the heartbeat of many classic recordings, solidifying his legacy as a master of his craft and a true keeper of the traditional blues sound. Then on January 22nd, 1931, a voice that would captivate the world entered it, Sam Cooke. While he became the undisputed king of soul, Cooke's roots were deeply planted in gospel, and he possessed an innate understanding of blues and R&B traditions. His silken vocals and groundbreaking songwriting, though often labelled as soul, resonate with the profound emotional honesty that is the very essence of the blues, influencing countless artists across genres from Chicago to Sydney. Now sadly, January 22nd has also been a day of loss as we remember those who passed on. We note the passing of Barry Goldberg on January 22nd in 2025. A celebrated American blues and rock keyboardist, songwriter and producer, Goldberg had a remarkable and far-reaching career. He was a key figure in the Electric Flag and famously played with Bob Dylan during his groundbreaking electric set at the Newport Folk Festival in 1965. Barry Goldberg's contributions on the keyboards helped define the sound of blues rock, skillfully bridging the gap between traditional blues and its electrified rock-infused evolution. His departure leaves a void in the lineage of musicians who so expertly wove the threads of blues into the tapestry of modern music, a tapestry enjoyed and interpreted by musicians and fans here in Australia and around the globe. And that's all the time that we have for today's episode of Blues Moments in Time. Join us again next time as we continue to explore the fascinating history of the blues.